Hey guys, welcome back to another Musical Insights video. I'm Eddie Martinez. Now, I know it's been a minute since my previous series of videos, but I've been working on some new content that I'm excited to bring you guys. If you're new to the channel, then I'm Eddie, and I'm a musician, composer, and a media producer. Please check out some of the previous videos, and you'll see that I cover a variety of topics from Pro Tools workflows, playing guitar, miking techniques, compositions, you name it, kind of a mixed bag. Today's topic is going to be on producing the sound for an outdoor recital, specifically an opera recital. So I got the call from a theater company that said, we're going to do an outdoor opera recital and we need you to come in and do the sound, live sound. And I thought, okay, that sounds interesting. Tell me more. So she went on to say, well, we're going to have like 8 of us singing, individual parts, as well as a couple of duets, and then a few songs where we sing as an ensemble, right? The entire cast on stage. And we're going to be accompanied by a pianist who will sit about 12 to 15 feet behind us inside of a house with the doors opened. And I thought, well, this is cool, sounds really interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I will play you a little bit of the video so that you can see and hear how the performance actually went down. And then I'll come back and explain what I did. Check it out.
Libiamo nieletico, lici che la bellezza infiora, e la fuggevol ora sine pria volontà. Togliamo la tazza, il cantico, la notte è bella e riso, in questo un paradiso ne scopra il nuovo dì.
My dear Marquis, it seems to me you should employ more tact. If I may advise, better use your eyes and think before you act. My taste is too fine and too chic. Ah, my waist has a line too unique. Ah, the way I lift an eyebrow is typically highbrow. What chambermaid you know could have so much to show? What chambermaid you know could have so much to show? Riposa ma tendresse, ah, verse moi l'ivresse.
What a performance. I gotta tell you, these folks were so cool to work with, and this was definitely one of my favorite gigs to do. So let me explain what I did. For the vocals, I set up 3 microphones. They were all shotgun microphones. I used my 2 Rode NTG1 microphones in a stereo XY pattern because I knew that there would be times where people would be panned out, on the stage there, and I wanted to make sure that I captured everybody in a very natural sound. The next thing was my Sennheiser 416 shotgun microphone. That's an industry standard mic, and I use that as the dominant mono mic placed really close to the Rode mics, so that way, I minimized any of the phase, issues with that. And it sounds great, right? I got a little bit of stereo, and I definitely got the mono as well, and it just worked out perfectly for the sound. For the piano, it was an upright piano. We opened the lid, and I opted to mic from behind, which is a common way to do things. You don't always have to mic it at the hammers. And the sound was great. The pianist was a great piano player. The lid was open, the room was ambient, hardwood floors. I just had to get, kind of far enough away from the piano to capture that sound. So I opted to go with mid-side miking, where I set up my TL, my 414, AKG 414 TL2 in a figure of 8 pickup pattern, and then I placed a Neumann KM84 in cardioid pattern as my mid microphone, right? And that's how I did the mid-side miking. and it sounds great. As you can hear in the recording, it worked out really well. So when it came to the mix, when I flew everything into Pro Tools, I really did very little to almost nothing except for maybe a little light roll-offs on the microphones, and then I added a little bit of reverb. And so as far as compression goes, I think the only thing I did do was a little bit of parallel compression on the voices. I took and summoned the microphones to a voice bus, and then I ran that off to a parallel compressor, by send. And I just kind of blended that a little higher on certain songs, a little bit lower, depending on the dynamics of the vocalist, so that you can always hear the voice against the piano. And for the piano, I didn't compress it at all. I just let the dynamics be what they were. The guy was so good at playing that I really didn't have to do anything. And that's it. And that's the mix you hear. The reverb comes from my one of my favorite reverbs, which is the Universal Audio Capital Chambers reverb. It's a phenomenal reverb. And I just brought up some presets, a vocal chamber and a piano chamber, and that's what you hear. So I hope this video has kind of helped you guys, see and hear how some of these tools and some of these insights can help you on your production. By all means, please hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me comments, ask questions. Let me know if there's other topics you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to get to them. So until next time, I'm Eddie Martinez. Thanks for watching.